തുടങ്ങാം. ഇത് എന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഹന്ന, ജെഫ്രി, ഹാൻ.
Hi, hi. I love you. Just give me a second.
ആ
Okay. Hi. Sorry, I was on phone.
സോ
Yeah.
ഇത് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യാവോ?
Should I introduce myself?
ആ ഓക്കെ.
Okay. Hi, my name is Suhas, and I have a manufacturing firm of paper cups. It's located in a place called Gulbarga in northern part of Karnataka. I'm a partner there along with my friend. We both run the business. I mainly take care of all the accounting and compliances at the company. So you can go ahead and ask whatever queries you had regarding cost accounting or whatever you want to ask in general.
First question is like main responsibilities and how helping management control cost.
Uh, you want to know mostly with reference to the costs, how cost is managed.
Expenses cost.
Okay. So mainly we work with, we have around 20-25 SKUs, which is stock keeping units, as you know. So we need to ascertain cost because there are, we need to, especially in our business, the margins is very low. We work mainly on quantities and not, and let's say we our margins are in paisa actually. So we work on a lot of large quantities in order to generate more profit. So cost being a very what do you say? It's a very important factor, and even a change in, let's say, 1/4 of paisa will even that can cause impact on our business. So we keep ascertaining the costs again and again. Maybe we run through our costs. So what we have done mainly is distributed across, let's say, direct costs, overhead costs, um, which consist of lot of components like the prices of raw materials, transport, wages, and taxes, all these things. So mainly, let's say fixed. We mainly look at, uh, let's say, do you want to know how do we mainly derive at cost or something? You can better if we, I mean, you can go ahead and ask whatever the questions you have, and then maybe we can try answering them.
Yeah, they will ask.
Anybody can ask.
Yeah.
Anyone of you. I mean, whatever you wanted to know exactly, you can just go ahead and ask, and then we'll try to answer them. No questions as such.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Hannah. So I have a question for you. What was your experience in dealing with employee wages, incentives, and overtime as part of cost accounting?
We have mainly followed a commission structure along with the employees. I mean, there is a guy to whom we have outsourced mainly. So we have had both the options, but considering that, let's say the option one was to we have around 6 machines. Okay, so we need one full-time mechanic who will keep on checking how the machine, if the machine is functioning well or not. And then along with that, we need, it's mostly automated. So we need workers to just pack and just, for packing and packaging. Let's say they need to put the cups in a packet and then move them into a big bag or maybe a box. So that's how it functions. So option one was to hire everybody on wages, and second option was to uh, do a commission structure where we pay them a cost as per the number of cups produced. So we have a fixed rate for that. So that ensures. This was mainly done because, let's say, if we are considering the problem, sometimes the machine breaks down, and if you are not able to produce enough number of cups per day, so we have a target of producing X number of cups per day. Let's say. So if the machine breaks down, let's say when you keep a mechanic on salary basis, if the machine is functioning or not, you need to pay them. So in this case, if the machine, let's say the machine incurs some breakdown, and if it is not functioning for let's say 3-4 days, because let's assume there is a part which is missing, so we need to bring that part. Maybe it takes 4 to 5 days. So for the machine to get fixed. So that machine is not producing any number of cups for that particular period of time. So what happens is we lose out on so much of money because still we are paying, since it's a fixed expense. So we opted for a commission structure wherein you produce the cups. So they'll also ensure that they keep on checking regularly and they won't allow the machine to break down as such. So that's what was the main decision which we have taken with reference to the wages part.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Can't hear you, Jeffrey. I can't hear you.
Okay, sir. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Anuk. So from your experience, why is it important for businesses to compare cost accounts with financial accounts?
So ultimately, when your cost and some parts, let's say they both overlap while deciding your costs, and also they constitute the part of your P&L, and which indirectly goes and appears on your balance sheet as well. So a lot of different things, let's say the overheads, the direct costs, the cost of raw materials, and basically, let's say the cost of the direct cost which we have, the wages and raw materials, everything, they mainly impact our gross profit a lot. Wherein in our case, the price of raw materials keeps changing again and again. Let's say we buy at a lower cost and then the price jumps, then we have a stock, good enough stock of the raw material which we have bought at a lower cost, and then we can sell it at a little higher margin. But what if the inverse happens. Let's say we bought it at a higher cost and then the price drops down. So all these things, I mean, so it helps in deciding on deriving at an effective order quantity or maintaining the stock. So which in turn helps, I mean, it helps basically in, let's say, in managing the cost of the laborers and managing the stock. And it mainly gives a good snapshot wherein you can decide on the basis of the percentages and so ultimately which will impact on the financial what is called financial sheets as well, like in P&L and balance sheet as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I can't hear you. Maybe you can even put your question on the chat. No problem. I can just go ahead and read it and maybe try answering. You can hear me, right? Hello.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and type. Maybe that is okay. Okay. Material costs and inventory. We mainly follow FIFO method to I mean, to manage our inventory, whatever usually comes in. And it's mostly, let's say the main variation happens mostly on the price, but the product which we receive is mostly the same. I mean, the quality, it's not much perishable though, but we try to clear it off as we whatever we have received at the earliest, and then follow I mean whatever is coming next. So we opt out FIFO method to manage our inventory. We use this app called Vyapar, wherein it allows to estimate the. I mean, what we do is we approximately estimate that for producing how many cups, what is the weight of I mean, we receive our raw material based on the weight system, but we sell in pieces system. So we have that conversion in place wherein we check how much weight is required to produce how many kgs. So that information is put in the app wherein it tracks. We have to just enter the number of pieces, or let's say the box which you have produced based on the number of pieces and the boxes produced. and then it calculates automatically on the basis of the information we have put earlier. And then once in a while, we let's say uh, once in a month or twice a month, we do a physical check of our inventory as well, wherein we check all the inventory, what is the stock we have, and then that's mostly done before placing the order. Based on that, we decide on what is the quantity of the order we need to place, and also the price, if there are any expectations or any changes in price happening in future. And so we usually buy more of a stock, and then we just store it. Sometimes also the managing the cost is important for let's say some buyer of ours may ask some produce for a cheaper price just to be competitive in the market. We sometimes what we do is we check on the costs of one product and try to bundle it with another product which has a little more margin and try to compensate with that. So even deciding on cost helps with that as well, where we can do a bundled product, and maybe we can tell him that this is the quantities you must buy from us so that we can offer you at that price. That's what is mostly done.
Sir, one more question.
Okay.
Could you briefly explain about overheads and its adjustment?
Overheads. So mainly we let's say we mainly see overheads as three types. One is fixed, one is variable, and which are semi-variable. The fixed ones being our rent and the place where our workers stay, and they and the and let's say the administrative salaries where we pay for our workers who do sales and everything. And some of the variable overheads which we have are uh, sometimes we need to buy groceries for the workers we have, and the cost which we can consider that as let's say uh, variables are mostly the spares which we order, uh, I mean, which is required for the machinery, the lubricants, and sometimes we incur costs for shipping, let's say samples or receiving samples, and whatever something new we have to try, we buy some samples of that. So these are some of the variable costs which we incur, and some of the semi-variable we can call, because we know that we are going to incur, because we give some of bonuses and during the festival season to our workers, and we have to give some gifts to our regular buyers who are basically wholesalers and all that. So that's how we mainly look at the variable, I mean, the overhead cost.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ഇതായിരുന്നു ഞങ്ങൾ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. മെസ്സേജ് ഒന്ന് മീറ്റിംഗ് 10 എൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ്. വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇതിനോട് എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാനുണ്ടോ? ലൂയിസ്, ബികോം ACC എന്ന പ്രൊഫഷനിലോട്ട് വരുമ്പോ എന്തെങ്കിലും അഡ്വൈസ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ജനറൽ ആയിട്ട്? ജനറൽ ആയിട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാനുണ്ടോ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്? ഒരു ടിപ്പോ അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും, ലൈക്ക് സ്റ്റഡി റിലേറ്റഡ് മാറ്റേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട്?
Um, no, if you have anything at all other than um, discussing cost accounting or anything else, you can just drop down. You can just ask Monoton and sorry, Harishankar. We call him Monoton. So uh, you can reach out to me if you have any other queries as such. Not just relating to that. Maybe you have any other queries to ask and anything regarding accounting or the business in general. You can reach out to me anytime. എന്റെ മലയാളം അത്ര ഒന്നും നല്ലതല്ല. എന്തിനാ മലയാളത്തിൽ സംസാരിക്കും? കുറച്ച് അറിയാം മലയാളം.
Thank you.
Okay.